Yeah, so now, besides all of our DeWalt tools, we're going red.
40, 50, over 60, just over 60.
Oh yeah.
16.46 ounces.
Well, that's just a little bitty bonus. What is that? Hey, what is that? Oh, yeah, that's nice fish. Just continues on. It sure looks like we could be rich.
Now that Friday night gold rush is over, let's go check some stuff out. Oh, all right. Well, that makes things simpler. Milwaukee Pack-Out Toolbox. Another Milwaukee Pack-Out Toolbox. Pack-Out Crate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. And another Pack-Out Crate. Awesome. Oh. And a special gift for you, a $100 wine voucher from nakedwines.com. Just what I wanted. Yeah, so now, besides all of our DeWalt tools, we're going red. Well, at least a little bit. So not only are we going all new yellow with all the new DeWalt tools, but we're gonna mix some red in as well. So we've got some Milwaukee full-size pack-out toolboxes there. There's some pack-out crates. There's actually pack-out tote there. This came on the previous FedEx delivery a couple days ago. There's a Milwaukee pack-out cooler. I think there's about 3 or 4 left in there of the mounting plates. And this is the Milwaukee, I believe it's called the Compact Toolbox. So what I did with this one, I already got this one half set up. This is actually going to replace our cardboard box that held all of our guards and sickle sections. And we'll put any more tools and parts that we need for the McDon Draper in here. And it's really awesome, the organization that you can have with this. Like I said, all I have in here as of right now that was in the one cardboard box that we kept in the green truck during harvest is just our guards and sickle sections. We'll end up putting more parts and tools in there to basically make it a grab-and-go header box. So that's going to be awesome. Over here, well, we pretty much got the welding bench done. I'll be talking about all those boxes in a little bit. We got this pretty much done. Yes, we did have enough corn crib wire to get this laid out. And that turned out really well once we got that all welded down. We ended up putting a sheet of plywood up here. It's just a little bit easier to slide the plasma cutter on and off the plywood and on the corn crib wire. Also, you can see behind it, there's another Milwaukee toolbox back there with a mounting plate. That is going to be a grab box for the plasma cutter. We'll put a whole bunch of stuff in there for that. We don't have any Milwaukee tools currently. I don't really plan on having any Milwaukee tools. The reason why I went with Pack-Out over the Tough system from DeWalt, more versatility, and overall I just like the large lineup that Milwaukee offers as far as storage options compared to the Tough system. So big shout out to Acme Tools for the Milwaukee packouts. Really appreciate that, and definitely go check those guys out. So finally, all of our parts up at Freightliner finally came in. So that's one of the mirror bezels that they forgot to order. This is actually the cup holder. The cup holder was pretty well smashed up, and we decided to replace that. And believe it or not, it comes in this giant box. Don't understand that. But then all the clearance lights or marker lights up on top of the cab, those were really bad, and we're going to go through and replace those. Block heaters. These trucks did not have block heaters. Obviously, since they're Southern trucks, they don't have block heaters. And then mirror actuator pads, which that is actually what we've been waiting on to put these mirrors together. They forgot to, when we told them we wanted a complete mirror kit, they did not order us actuator pads for the mirrors. So we've been waiting on those for about a week-ish, and so now we can finally put that mirror back together and tear that mirror apart and put a new mirror up over there. So that'll be awesome to have both of those finally done. Huge thank you to Minimizer. We've got a complete set of fenders, in-frame toolbox. There's brackets in there for the fenders, floor mats, and in this box, we haven't opened that up yet, is the slick plate actually for the other truck. We've got everything identical for that truck as well. And underneath all this cardboard is a third in-frame toolbox for the black semi. So all three trucks are going to have in-frame toolboxes. That's going to be pretty awesome to keep tools in and anything else you want to put in there. So that's going to be pretty awesome. I will have all of this linked down below along with the Milwaukee packouts. The color on these fenders, I really wanted to go with the mirror finish, but the only issue is you cannot get the light boxes with the mirror finish. So these are liquid platinum fenders, and personally, after seeing these in person and sitting here on the truck, I'm really happy we went with the liquid platinum over the mirror finish look. These look really sharp on the semi. So tonight I'm gonna play around and work on getting the in-frame toolbox installed. We were thinking about putting it up there, up towards the cab, but it's really not a big deal that it can't fit up there because it's actually better placed in this area. That way you're not leaning over on the tanks trying to get in there and dig down. You can walk in here between the fuel tank and the fenders, get in here, and we're gonna place it about right in here. So we'll move these decks forward and put the toolbox here and have a lot better access back here than up there. Let's go ahead and set this in here. Hopefully I can get it lined up where I would want it. Nice thing is on these, it fits right over the drive shaft. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. These actually can be converted into a battery box for the truck. We're not going to do that. I'm just trying to get it positioned where I'm going to want this for easy access. Probably about right there. And that way I can go ahead and bolt these deck plates down and then work on the install of the box. The other thing I was concerned about was these air lines down there, and I'll grab you guys real quick. The air dryer is right down here, and we did replace the filter. We need to do the other one as well on the other truck, and I was worried about the clearance there. There's about close to 2 inches there of clearance, and I was worried that that was going to be an issue, and I was worried that these air lines and these electrical harnesses down here were going to be an issue as well, but that clears really nicely. This is going to be really nice. So I got the decking all positioned and slid forward. The box is just setting here. I do not have that fastened down yet. I'll have to figure out how that all gets fastened down, but in the meantime, I'll show you guys how that will look. Roughly, without getting my tape measure out, that's about 10 inches of storage, depth-wise. And like I said, it fits very well. I'll flip you guys over the drive shaft. So that clears that very well. And yeah, this turned out very nicely. And can't wait to put it to use. So if you order this box for a battery box, it will give you the battery hold down kit, which we did not. Like I said, we're not going to utilize this for a battery box. It's just going to be strictly for storage and tools. So this is what I'm going to be using, but it does give you the instructions as well if you do decide later that you want to turn this into a battery box. I believe you can order the hold down kit separately later on, like I said, if you decide to switch that over to a battery box in the future. So you apply these 3M tape strips so that way when the box is clamped down, it doesn't want to have the tendency to slide. So first, before you apply these tape strips, you got to apply primer 94 and let that dry for 5 minutes. That way it removes any oil on the surface of the plastic, so these adhere as best as possible to these boxes. Well, I'm glad I filmed the first one because the other 3 brackets flat out suck, especially the one underneath there by the air tank. Wow, that was hard. There was absolutely no room whatsoever, and you got your arm kinked and you're just like, ah. But it's done, it's on, it looks awesome, and I cannot wait to get this truck hooked up to a hopper trailer and see how it completely looks. This is going to look very, very sharp. Tomorrow we'll work on installing the fenders, which that should be easily an all-day project. Sunday we will work on the mirrors, and probably tomorrow night I'll go through and wipe the whole floor down in there before I throw the floor mat in there and get that done. Sunday, before we work on the mirrors, obviously we'll probably be finishing up the lights on here, because like I said, this is going to be a heck of a project putting on these fenders. We've done both our semis before. The black semi was probably the worst one. The blue semi wasn't too bad. The blue semi does not have the light boxes in the back. It just has regular minimizer fenders. Both of those are black, but the ones on the black semi were a little bit difficult because we had to offset them a little bit because of the battery box on the one side. But We did get it done, but it was like a day and a half project. So hopefully we can get both of these knocked out in a day. And I can't wait. It's going to look very, very sharp. So again, thank you to Minimizer. Thank you to Acme Tools. I'll have all of this linked down below in the description. And I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. And like I said, there is an upgrade coming for the skid steer, so you guys can stay tuned for that. That will be here a week, 10 days out. So that will probably be a few videos down the road yet, but stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.